What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Well, we went from one extreme to the next, and I am really excited about this find. Check out what we got. Woo! This right here is a 2008 Triton 17 Explorer. And I picked this up, found this off Facebook Marketplace for the big right price of, hold on, let's look at it. And then you can tell me whether I got burned or not. But like I said, 2008 Triton 17 Explorer. Now I've seen a video of it running, but I didn't actually get to start it. The guy seemed like a pretty decent dude. Seemed like I could take his word for it. And so I just took his word for it and took the chance. And I've seen a video of it running, and he says that he found this driving down the road. He worked for some cable company or something. Was driving down the road and seen this sitting beside a barn, and went and made a deal on it. And then he used it once just to try it out and make sure it didn't sink or nothing, and then decided he didn't need it and sold it. And then I'm the lucky guy who bought it now. So that's where we are on the history of this thing. And they say the happiest time of a boat owner's life is the time he buys it and the time he sells it. Well, I'm at the happy buy point right now. So right off, I mean, it's got a little bit of oxidation going on. Like, you can see how shiny it is right here and how it's a little faded on top. I feel that's an easy fix. We will see. The carpet's in pretty rough shape. So at some point the seats, you see the seats, and I don't think these are actual legit Triton seats. I think somebody put some aftermarket seats in and put a little Triton sticker on it. That's what happened there. So other than the seats, the carpet, and then you got your old school fish finder up here. The screen on that's seen better days, but we ain't too concerned about that. We'll get some live scopes. But other than the rough carpet, the seats, man, and then this little bit right here, which I don't think will take nothing to restore. The hull, I mean, it all looks good. This trailer, I mean, it still looks freaking brand new. Got some good tires. Good tires on the trailer. Good spare. This one light right here we got to fix, because when I was pulling it home, that tail light wasn't working. It looked like it took a little nick here. That's no big deal. And the other thing that made me believe that guy, I believe he was a trustworthy guy, and he said that when I got it, I took it down to the river, tried it out. Everything was good on it. He did say the trim over here didn't work, but back here on the motor it did, and he just put it down and then didn't worry about it no more. I believe him because you got two live wells here. If we open this one up, it's still got daggone water in it, and that's some clean water. So unless he just took a garden hose and filled that up with water to tell me a big tale, there's no way that water's sitting here. This thing's been sitting for, well, let's just have a look at that. The last time this thing was licensed to be on any water was right there. 2016 is when that expired. So there's no way that that water has just been sitting in there since 2016, because that would be some nasty water. So that made me believe him. And the dude seemed, I mean, he didn't seem sketchy at all. So I watched his video and said, all right, cool. I'll take the risk. I'll buy it. I think this is a smoking hot deal. So we'll see what works and what don't work. Get this open. All right, what we got going on down here? This wiring, I'm gonna I guess that's the way it comes, but I'm gonna dress it up with some wire loom. I don't like wires around like that. It just looks janky to me. Hey, look there. Look at that. Surely not. I ain't noticed that. It's got the shore power where you can hook up and the onboard battery charging system. So when you back into your garage, your house or whatever, you just plug it up and charge your batteries. That'd be awesome if this thing still works. All right, there's a little breaker switch in here, and I'm thinking it's going to turn the trolling motor on. So let's just test that first. That works. I guess this little switch here is supposed to do something. What's this do? Oh, it ain't doing nothing. What's that do? Nothing? That way? Nothing? What's this little knob do? Am I an idiot? Or did it not work? Well, I'm an idiot.
You stupid.
I missed some wires. It might be why the trolling motor don't work. Probably be a pretty good indication. Got that one. What an idiot. Let's hook it up. Let's see if that old troller motor works now. At least that'll be one thing down that we figured out and works. And moment of truth. Woo! Look here, boys. Looky there. I guess flipping at these. Let's see. We was in the middle. Why was only flip it that way? And flip it back to the middle, same way. Oh, okay. So that leaves it on. Maybe that's a change of speed. Seems, flip it down. Yeah, and that's high. Okay. So there's high, there's low. And what's this do? Change direction. So we're going this way. We're gonna flip this one click, nothing. Flip it another click, still going that way. Another click. So I guess it just goes one way. Just goes one way, and then you just adjust it with your foot, which way you want the boat to spin. That's cool. All right, so we got one thing down. Trolling motor works. Which he did show me that this key switch was kind of janky too. Oh, we heard an alarm. Nothing happening. What's that say? Accessory? Power? So turn everything on. You know there's water in the I hear something buzzing when I do that. Shouldn't I be pumping the water out? Move this stupid seat. There we go. Bulge. So I can hear it running. That one's working. I can hear something when I do that. Oh, snap. They're recirculating. Live well number 2. Get that recirculate. Good gosh. Well, that works good. Now, how's it pump out? Oh, about had a wreck. I've been pissed I knocked all that over. All right, boys, we're going in. We'll stick our hands in this old nasty water. See if I can't feel it drain down in there. Oh, there's a plug. There we go. There's a plug on that. I don't hear the water draining out behind the boat though. It's free now. Let's see what we got going on. Yes, there we go. Problem solved. I think it's still a little plugged up. Maybe it'll drain all that crap out, but so that's how we drain the live well. We don't have no actual pump out. We just pull some plugs and let it drain. So there's another thing off the list. All right, alarm's working great now. This little horn down here don't work. And he was right about the trim. Nothing's happening with it neither. So now, all these cables are reverses a little. But it's going. You know, let's see if it's trimmed. Yep, he was right about that. Nope, trimmed it to the dirt. All right. Pop this somehow. Yep. There we go. The moment of truth. The big reveal. Da-da-da. Hey, that don't look bad. That don't look bad at all. Man, that's still kind of new looking. Y'all in here. I mean, you got a little bit of mud. Maybe a portion of a mud dauber's nest back there. But man, everything's nice and clean. Man, I wish this thing had an hour meter because I bet it's low hours. There's our oil. Oh, so it's got one of those direct oil injection 2-strokes. I don't know about that. I've seen lots of people say they run them with no issues, and we're a little bit low on oil. We got enough to do our little start test. And they just do away with this oil tube and put a little plug in for where it injects the oil, and then just mix their 50-to-1 ratio so they don't have to worry about it, which is probably what I'll end up doing, honestly, because, man, it'd be terrible to be out in the middle of the lake. And these 2-strokes, they don't run lean long before they, without oil, before they go. Man, everything looks good, really. Shoot. All right, let's check this lower gear oil. I'll raise this back up a little bit. Make sure it's not milky. It's got good clean oil in it. We'll see if this thing runs. The fuel gauge shows half a tank now. I don't know. And you see there's just a tiny little nick, but nothing. I mean, this prop. I mean, it still looks great. But I'm gonna take the vent out because I've seen it's kind of been warm today, and I don't want a mouthful of gear oil. Pop it out there and see what we got. All right, let's see what we got going on here. This thing gonna pop off nice and easy. Oh, it did. Oh yeah, I hear the air. I think if I just would have took that bottom one out, I'd have regretted it. Let's see if we get anything to... Oh yeah, I knew that was gonna be a little bit tighter. Oh, there we go. Now we just want to make sure this ain't milky. We got some good oil coming out of here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it even looks like got like a bluish greenish tint. I mean, it's used, but it smells good. That's great. It means the lower unit is not leaking, taking on any water. Another awesome news. Just vent back in there. There we go. Let me get me a rag. I think it's gas. I mean, it's showing. I mean, I'll just give it. I can't pump it no more. It's stiff. That'll be primed, right? Then you see we have very little oil, so we're not gonna run it long. We just want to see that it runs, and that's about it. So yeah, but this gas, getting back to that, it shows it's got a half a tank on the gauge, but that could be gas from 2016 or 15 or the last time this boat was used. So we're gonna see if this runs, and if it runs and everything, I'll drain that gas and I'll put new gas in it before I go try this thing out. All right, water's on. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Moment of truth. Fire in the hole. Maybe. It's a stupid key switch. I mean, are you freaking kidding me? See that? Boy, I mean, it's barely turned over. a kitten. That's amazing. I mean, that thing sounds really good. Let's see if the gears and stuff work. I feel like there should be water flowing. So I'm kind of skeptical about that. All you boat gurus, let me know. I feel like I should have water pissing out somewhere. Or just what we got going on. I'll stick her in here. I'm gonna go ahead and order an impeller. I mean, I ain't gonna risk it. I mean, it's 2016. I think we're money ahead to go ahead and replace that. See the runner, boys. All right, let's get back to it here. Our trim right here don't work. We gotta figure that out. These seats, they're usable, but they're pretty rough. This carpet is just done. I mean, it's been gone. We got the bottom's real nice. It just needs washed. But then you see the oxidation going to the top. You can see it real good right there. The only thing I did when I went and bought this was, I mean, I just licked my finger right there and it was, so I think I can shine that up no problem. So we had the bad carpet, the bad seats. It runs, it works. Probably gonna have to change that water pump impeller deal, but no big deal. Our trolling motor works. These, fish finders, they're junk. But all said and done here, fully fiberglass Triton 17 Explorer, 2008 model. I paid $3,500, $3,500. I think I done okay. I think I got some value here. If I decide to trade it, sell it, I can make a few coins or trade up for something pretty decent. But this summer, me and Junior's gonna use it to fish with, and then we'll go from there. But we'll call this episode 1. The next episode, I'm gonna be fixing all this, make sure this water pump and everything, going through that engine. Probably go ahead and change the plugs, even though they look good and everything sound good, just to give it a nice fresh up since it's been sitting for a long time. Drain this gas, and I'll probably polish up this thing so that looks good. The carpet, that's gonna be on down the road there. I'm not really concerned about that. We can use it the way it is. I like to polish it up, shine it, make it look nice whenever we go out on the lake with it. And then we'll be taking it to the water and seeing how well she floats and all that. That'll be all in the next episode. So be sure to hit that subscribe button, the notification bell so you don't miss, and follow along. And be sure to like this video. And any advice anybody has on any of this, I am new to a boat. It's the first boat I've ever owned. So whatever I need to check, do, or anything, please let me know. And as always, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.